Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Skyrim Anniversary Edition. It's so weird saying, like, Let's Play Skyrim and then yet another edition that I have not played yet. Insane. We are playing an Argonian. I don't really want to say much more than that. We have a man down here. Hello, man. What do you do? Fisherman.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
That's crazy. Now I'm going to steal your stuff. So we were playing a pure evil playthrough, I think to the point of doing this, unfortunately.
Poaching is hurting anyone. The Yarl can hardly eat every day now, can he?
No, the Yarl can't eat every day. True.
Wait, what was that? Was that something else? I thought I saw like a little weird thing.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Right. Okay, anyways, can you turn over and look over this way? I have to establish that this character is evil. I'm sorry about this. Okay, that didn't work out so well, but we'll get better. Okay, considering we have nothing. Jeez, dwells in shadow. You didn't have to do the man like that. Yeah, I'm gonna straight up roleplay as an evil character. Fun fact, and I think Flame in Shadow, not Flame in Shadow, Dwells in Shadow. Flame in Shadow was our Oblivion character, who also was an Argonian. Would in fact come over here and kill this man to take his stuff, considering he has nothing, as sad as that is. Fishing rod. Ooh, I have heard that there is fishing in this version of the game. So we'll take that. We've got some fishing stuff as well, which I don't remember distinguishing as an actual clothing set before, so that's interesting. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, I noticed that as well. Okay, what do we have here? Line and Lure by Alon Seabird. I'm not sure if this is new content or not. Let me see how long this book is. It seems pretty gosh darn long, actually. This might be an extended tutorial on how to fish in the new Anniversary Edition, so it sucks that I don't want to read this 7-page thing, but we'll take it. Do we get a thing? Yeah, because fishing should be a new mechanic from what I understand. Oh, fishing supplies. You must have a fishing rod equipped to use this. Oh, ho, ho. And it's a weapon. Yeah, we'll favorite that, I assume. We'll add the fishing rod. Okay, looking good. And then what do we have here? Oh, it just launches you into it. Look at this. Fishing. While fishing, press activate to reel in your line. Reeling when there is a strong pull on your line will reel in your catch. Ripples on the surface when casting your line are from nearby fish. If the water is calm where you cast your line, there are no more fish to catch here. Fish will return in a day's time. Okay, so it just automatically casts your line out. There is definitely, yeah, there's definitely ripples on the surface. Okay. You reeled in your line too early. Fair enough. We'll try that again. I reeled in my line too early. My controller did vibrate, though. Maybe I'm supposed to wait until it, like, really vibrates. Okay. 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 Press A to pull in your catch. And it's just that easy. Started angler acquaintances. Visit the Riften Fishery. Look at that. We got some new stuff right off the bat. Alrighty. That was fun. I wonder, can we try that again, though? Let's try it one more time. Oh, man, it would be sick if there was, like, an actual fishing skill. Okay, so there's ripples, which means there are indeed still fish here, right? But then when they're gone, they'll come back in a day's time. So there's one vibration. There's two. And I wonder if we'll get a prompt on the screen to always reel it in. No. But you just have to wait until, like, yeah, it does it constantly. Okay, we got a carp. Neat. This is scratching that Animal Crossing itch. I'm a massive fan of Animal Crossing, by the way, if y'all didn't know. Now we're going to steal all this stuff. Because, yes, again, pure evil. We have over here Fishing Map Falkreath. What is this? Ooh, okay. A new map related to fishing as well. I did not expect to get, like, new content right off the bat. Cooked brook bass. I'll take that also. And then what do we have in this chest? Probably should go to sneak just in case there's a wayward eye somewhere. We have our sweet spot right off the bat, but it would not be a Grohlvana playthrough if I didn't constantly destroy lockpicks as if it was my job. Gold and 3 lockpicks, yeah. So I know there's probably going to be people already that say stuff like, also, yeah, we're going to roleplay hardcore, so let's drag this man into the ocean. I know there's going to be people that are upset with me playing a pure evil character. There always is. There are people that I think don't understand the distinction between, you know, roleplaying and, like, doing negative things in games. So I'll just be clear from the start. I just want to roleplay as a pure evil character because I never have in Skyrim. So that's where the intention lies. So just try to, you know, get into it. I understand that, yeah, like, you know, murder like that to some people is like, oh my gosh, why would you do that? No, but it's genuinely just because I want to roleplay as a murderous character, you know, because it's too easy playing like a nice character, especially in Skyrim and also in Fallout 4, since a lot of your roleplay is stripped away from you. But yeah, that's the goal, to kind of see that side of the game. Now here we have Embershard Mine, which is a classic. We're going to try to sneak up on this man, probably not with a fishing rod, but instead with some iron daggers, I would say. Hello? What's going on with you?
Bad time to get lost.
But unfortunately for you, Mr. Bandit, I'm not lost at all, and now you're going to burn to death. Yeah, this is exactly where I intend to be, I'm afraid. Okay, we've got a steel war axe, which we'll favorite. Oh, it's not letting me favorite for some reason, but I'll equip in the right hand, and I'll take that, and I'll take that. Now, if I remember right, how the weapon swinging works, basically, because, like, you have all these different one-handed abilities, right? Or one-handed weapons. You have a dagger, you have a sword, you have a mace, you have an axe. They all have different speed values. I forget which one's the most powerful, but it's basically like, obviously, the dagger attacks way faster than, for instance, a mace or an axe. So, like, you know, they have their little ups and downs. We're going to hit this tripwire, which does that. For the very, very non-observant person. Obviously, that'd give them a bit of a concussion. And then, yeah, this is the first dungeon.
Again, I told you, we have someone standing guard out there. Don't forget the rock trap we rigged up. So, stop your worrying and get some rest. Your shift is coming up, and I don't want you dozing off again like last time.
Okay, so we're going to attempt to be stealthy, but obviously early game we have very little stealth here. Now, when we get into light sources, it obviously takes away... Ah, crap. Okay, that didn't last too long. Well, so this is my intended playstyle with this character, by the way. We use stealth, but never bows and never arrows. In fact, our character here has a heavy disdain for them. If we get caught out, we switch to magic. That's what I'd like to do, kind of go through the magic trees and utilize those while also, you know, having a stealthy, quick and clean type playthrough. So for instance, we're going to burn those Nords, considering they doubled up there. We'll take their hide shield. We'll take their steel mace. How is our carry weight doing? We're 244 out of 300 in the bottom right there. We'll take their gold. We'll take their lockpick. We'll drink their Nord mead. Restore 15 points of stamina. Stamina regenerates 30% slower for 30 seconds. And they've got nothing else that I want. However, they do. The light armor fur bracers is +1 armor. So we'll equip that. Obviously, light armor's better for stealthy people, which is why we're rolling with that for now. And then I wonder, are there things in the water? I feel like I've looted this place so many times that I know that there's not, although I could be wrong. Over here to the right, we have a coin purse and we have a tattered journal. They've had me working down here for days now. It's not the time that's getting to me, though. It's these tunnels. I've told them countless times now to add extra supports to the weak sections of the tunnel. If only we had more of those wooden beams that we reinforced with bronze bottoms. Honestly, if I hear the earth shift one more time above my head, I'll be so stressed I may stop drinking for good. I mean, what's a Nord without his mead? Good old Nords, the fine line between alcoholism and just being a Nord, I guess. I don't know where the distinction is, my friend. Let's head over into this room here, however, and we'll throw this lever, and then immediately something bad's gonna happen. We hear some voices emanating from the other side of the hall. I will equip my iron daggers and hide in the shadows here. Our name, after all, is Dwells in Shadow. Where could the culprit be? Is someone here? I don't know. Why don't you... Are you okay, there we go. We've actually assassinated somebody, thankfully. Hi. Ow. Nice bash. You have very limited time on Tamriel, and you choose to taunt with your time. Interesting choice. Hide shield, steel mace, 4 gold, nothing else. You've got 4 gold, thank you, and we'll heal that little bit of damage we took as well. And let's keep it moving. Once you've been through Embershard Mine 1,000 times, you know how to go through quite quickly. Okay, now there's a little thing that you could do here, if I remember correctly. We've got a coin purse, some gold, And we've got a spell tome, Clairvoyance, which is a perfect time to explain that. If you go to books and find spell tomes, you can use them to permanently learn that spell. Shows the path to the current goal there. Lightning that does 8 points of shock damage to health and magicka per second. So the point of shock is to deal damage to magicka and health. The point of flames is to deal the most damage because targets on fire take extra damage. Extra fire damage, I should say. Hello! And then the point of frost is to slow your enemy down. How's it going? Again, what's this getting lost? I am exactly where I intend to be. I'm not lost in the slightest. You know what would be cool, and I just realized that this is not a thing. Why don't enemies use their racial powers? They don't at all, do they? Like this guy, for instance, this orc here could have easily popped Berserker Rage, take half as much damage, and deal double damage, but he can't. And he should have it, but I guess that begs the question, does that mean every single person, every single NPC in Elder Scrolls, like, would have, you know, those racial abilities? Because that would be pretty scary if you could be a Dunmer and constantly cast, you know, that flame cloak thing. I don't know. Anyways, Amethyst, 95 gold, 3 lockpicks, Scroll of Hysteria, and a Circlet of Minor Restoration. All of which I will take. We're getting very close on carry weight here, so we have to be careful with not bogging ourselves down at this moment in time. Let's go over here. So unfortunately, grabbing a key is not too great because it robs you of getting lockpick experience. Like, you should always pretty much be able to lockpick your way into stuff. You know, Skyrim is not too difficult in that respect. Whereas, like, for instance, in the old Fallouts, you, like, had to have certain stuff to get into doors and things. But in Skyrim, you can pretty much get anywhere. Was there something hiding under this bucket? I feel like there was. No? Okay, that's just the privy, I guess. Okay, so yeah, usually at this point in time, I'm never stealthy enough to be able to get some assassinations, but we're going to give it a go nevertheless. Okay, that did not last long at all. Why is everybody telling me that? I absolutely should have come here. Not only am I getting treasures, but I'm also getting experience and level ups. I for sure should have come here, in fact. We'll take his steel war axe, because now we have 2. We'll take his 9 gold, and we'll leave the other stuff. What do you have on this table over here? Light armor forging. So, I've mentioned this every time, but basically, yeah, it's a good idea to wait to activate these because you can come back. You can basically, like, mark down that there's a book here and then come back when you have, like, you know, 90 smithing, and then this will take it to 91, which is way more valuable than taking it from, what, 15 to 16? Yeah. See, that's not valuable at all because that's very easy to do. But it's the thing of, like, I'd rather just get them done with. Take hammer? Wait, have hammers always existed? We'll take the iron ores. Get ready for a lot of stuff like, wait, has this always been a thing? Wait, has this always been a thing? Because a lot of the stuff I don't ever interact with in Skyrim, you know, it's probably going to muddle what I think is in the Anniversary Edition and what's not. Okay, so we can fish here. You must have a fishing rod equipped to use this. All right, let's try fishing here and see what happens. I don't know if there's any reason to fish in all these different places, but we'll give it a shot nevertheless. Okay, so ripples means there's fish here guaranteed. Now, is it always 3 rumblies, I wonder? That's 1 rumbly. That's 2 rumblies. That's 3 rumblies. That's 4 rumblies, and there it is. Okay, so that one was 4. The other ones were definitely 3. Glass catfish. I was going to say, what happens when these enemies realize I'm just fishing literally under their noses? Oh, you've got bows. Okay, you've got a bow. Okay, I don't know if you know this, but Dwells in Shadow particularly hates people that use bows and bows themselves. Steel Warhammer and 2 gold. Thank you very much. Now, by the way, there's a little tip here. Sorry, what was that? I can't hear what you're saying to me over the sound of you literally burning to death. I will take your hunting bow, though, just for gold. We'll have to push past our natural resistance to them. I will take the 8 gold as well, and your body is going into the water. Feed the fishes, literally. Okay, what else do we have in Embershard Mine? We'll take the bread, the charred skeever hide, the potato. We'll take the rabbits, because maybe some of this stuff has new interactions with Anniversary Edition. I do not know. Mostly, hopefully, it's probably just a bunch of new quests that we can do, which will be a lot of fun, because I've played a lot of Skyrim, and experiencing something new is ideal, which is why I'm still waiting on my toes and knees. What's the phrase? Hands and toes? What? Whatever it is. For the Elder Scrolls 6, which maybe one day will come out in 14,000 years, I suppose. That's a nice estimate. Okay, so now we have a couple of level ups, but yeah, there's a tip where basically you don't use your level ups until you're about to die, because then it fully restores your health. However, on a depth difficulty, I don't think we need to worry about that much. Let's make it to wherever this is, which of course I don't know anything about. What is this place, I wonder? What could this place possibly be called? Riverwood. Okay, this is some sort of town, I assume? You guys need to have a little interaction here. Okay, you guys have your interaction. We're gonna go listen to this.
Shores, bones. What happened to you, boy?
Shh. Coco, please, keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
I could use something to eat too, just throwing that out there.
By the way, I didn't mention, but we grabbed the iron helmet in the Totora tunnel.
I saw a dragon.
You saw what now?
What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Get shut down, Hilda. Nobody believes you about... There's no such thing as dragons. Again, it must be some offshoot of an Argonian. Just like the Khajiit, you know, and all those other forms of cats and stuff.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy. What's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Yeah, and then we have the gift system, which you don't see very often at all in Skyrim. It's interesting, but yeah, basically NPCs will give you stuff for absolutely free. Now, I would take everything, because I feel like that's in the nature of our character, but we are getting low on carry weight here, so let's take the stuff that will actually help us. Bread, carrots, eider, cheese wedge, honey brew, mead, iron ingot, lockpick, potion of minor healing, rabbit haunch, red apples, silver garnet ring, and silver ring. And you know what? Just because the spirit of the character, I think we'll take literally everything.
The Yarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Now, it gets tricky to give motivation to a character that only cares about themselves and also being pure evil. So we'll have to, yeah, with Skyrim and with Fallout 4, it's a lot trickier to roleplay. Also Oblivion, yeah, Oblivion's even worse, I think.
Do you have any supplies I could take?
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason.
Right, within reason, of course. How do I get to Whiterun from here?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
If only a pretty lady in town would show me the way.
What can you tell me about the Jarl?
Jarl Balgruuf. He rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though.
Which side in the war does he favor?
I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor.
We shall see.
Who's Elisif?
Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Yarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torygg when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torygg, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days.
Can I, use your forge?
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
If only we had a tutorial for that at some point.
What can you tell me about Riverwood?
Girder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago.
Girder is a Pokemon,
She
dude.
and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
And that's what's really cool, too, because if you choose the other side with Ralof, you get to see that side, not this side.
What do you think about the war?
People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim.
Why are the Thalmor allowed to arrest people for worshipping Talos?
It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his Sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. And sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down. Dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
Yeah, so the Thalmor are flat out just pure evil.
I'd like to...
What now?
I'd like to armor my horse.
Of course.
Ooh, look at this. Okay, this is new. Literal horse armor. Steel armor, elven armor, remove the armor, never mind.
Never mind.
Probably need a horse first for that.
Until next time.
Did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush, child. Don't pester your cousin.
Okay, Hadvar, before we part ways here.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh?
How do I join the Imperial
Listen.
Legion?
General Tullius has his headquarters in Castle Dower, in the city of Solitude, northwest of here. You'll want to talk to Legate Ricka. She deals with the new recruits.
Ricka.
I'll be sure to put in a good word for you if I get back to Solitude first.
Thanks. Your leg down there looks very atrophied, as if there's nothing there.
How do I get to Whiterun from here?
Just head north, you can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold, the biggest and the best of the 9 holds of Skyrim. But don't take my word for it.
Okay, I won't.
Be careful on the way to Solitude. Damn Stormcloaks could be anywhere.
Right, you guys said I could use this house, right, as a brief reprieve. I'm going to, head down here real quick.
Oh, they got their own bar down here. Hi.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
No ideas here, not at all, but,
Maybe if I can... Oh, we could just take this, can't we? It's not even pure evil if we interact with this chest. You don't mind, right? Okay, I'll pop this open. Oh, I do need that bear pelt. I'll take that 11 gold, though. You guys count the bear pelt as stealing, but not the gold, huh? Okay, so we can finagle that. Thank you. Like I said, I think we're going to need about 10 bear pelts for a miscellaneous quest.
Little Dorothy.
yes, such a wonderful child. She's great. Anyways, moving on.
Okay, so that's Hadvar and his family. Now, there's still some more stuff to do here in Riverwood. The first thing we should do is probably visit the trader, as we've got quite a smorgasbord of items in our inventory.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, No thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this.
What are you doing that for?
No reason. Just trying to get a better ear to the floor so I can hear what you guys are saying better. Hello.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store.
Did something happen?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Oh, that sounds valuable. I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get
Sounds
to
good to me.
Head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Yes, thank you so much. I'd love to hear more about Riverwood and where everybody is and where their houses filled with valuables are and etc. Maybe add that information on. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
Do you sell spells, by the way?
I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
Barter. Items above the divider line belong to the vendor. Items below the line belong to you. To buy or sell an item, select it and press A.
What have you got for sale?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Okay, so let's clean out our inventory here. We are definitely getting rid of the bow. By the way, every time you sell something, you're adding to your speechcraft skill. So we'll sell that. We will sell the arrows. Yeah, just flat out saying no to bows and arrows, which I know a lot of people, as soon as they saw that I was going to go stealth, were like, oh, stealth archer again? But no. Iron battle axe, goodbye. The daggers I think we get rid of because we have better axes. So we'll sell those as well. Should have unfavored them because I feel like the favorites persists even when you get rid of stuff. Lucan Valerius, by the way, has 741 gold in the bottom right there. So we want to get rid of the big stuff. We'll sell that, and these two, and that, and that, and that, and that. And there's our 2 steel war axes. Now, how about apparel? Goodbye. We keep that to disenchant. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. We are not going to be using a shield, although we could to level up block. We'll keep the hide shield for now. Keep those. Heavy armor we don't want. Goodbye, goodbye. We want to disenchant that, get rid of that. Keep the rings to probably enchant, and then get rid of these 3 cuirasses. I don't think we have anything else, although we can get rid of the... Oh, no, the tattered journal. Oh, that's what we got from the Embershard Mine, huh? And then we can get rid of these as well. We'll sell the amethyst. And I don't think we need to buy anything from Lucan. We're on adept, which is pretty easy.
Until next time, indeed. Hope you don't mind if I just help myself a little bit. Looks like you're not really keeping an eye on these. You probably don't care if I take them then. That's what I can infer. Goodbye.
Now, before we head out...
To go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Ah, yes, I see. Very helpful, Camilla.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Maybe they just think the risk is worth it. Have you ever thought of it that way?
You're the guide. Don't you slowly turn omnidirectionally toward me. Where are you going? Is that it? I wanted the full tour.
This way.
What way? You're staring at me and not moving. Okay, that's unfortunate. Looks like she bugged out. We're actually going to sit here and use the wait function. It's 11:30 p.m. If we wait 12 hours, that's going to be 11:30 a.m. And then there's a little bit of a miscellaneous quest that I think we can get up to no good if we interact with it, as well as getting a bit of an interesting reward. But I don't know when these people traipse about, at what time. Oh, looks like she's continuing. Okay, you good to go? I want to hear your dialogue. It's interesting to me to go through the actual tour. But yeah, you were just bugging out like crazy. Okay, we'll have to come... Oh, okay. Camilla, you got to make up your mind. All right, I'm gonna leave now, but you let me know. Okay, over here we've got Sven.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
I saw a dragon in Helgen.
Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Yarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
Oh, I will. That's my #1 priority. I've heard you and Feindal both like the same girl.
Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
Right, I mean, you absolutely deserve her. He sounds persistent. Why not do something about it?
You may be right. Camilla may see Feindal as little more than a friend, but why take chances? Here, give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous nonsense. Tell her it's from Feindal.
Perfect. Is there somewhere I can buy fresh supplies, by the way?
Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith.
Thanks for the help.
I'd better get going.
Yes, you'd better.
Okay, so actually I forgot that this relates to Camilla, who is our current guide. Let's read that note, however. Sven's fake letter from Feindal. Dear Camilla, I know I have called upon you at your house many times, and while we may be growing close, I need you to put any desires you may have for me aside. I am a true-born son of Valenwood, and I could never befoul my bloodline by courting an Imperial. I hope we can remain true friends, provided you understand your people's place in the Aldmeri Dominion, and respect me as such. Sincerely, Feindal. What a delightful bit of chaos we can sow if we give that to Camilla here.
This way.
So we can also just rat out Sven, which also would be a little evil.
I have a letter from Feindal.
From Feindal? That's strange. He's never written to me before. What is this? Is this what he really thinks about me? Well, you can tell that long-eared ass not to come around the store anymore. He's not welcome. Until next time.
I totally trust your judgment.
Oh, she's moving again.
I only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
That's convenient.
Anyways, this must be the famous Riverwood Bridge. I've heard so much about it.
Oh, don't you stop now, Camilla. You're so close to victory here. There you go. Keep going down your set AI path. We're almost done. And then you can go back to your infinite loop that you'll never be able to escape.
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Okay, well, I'm glad to have helped. Let me go patch things up with Feindal, and I'll tell him of your wishes.
Okay, so let's go to the quests, and we'll activate this one. Talk to Sven, which is a miscellaneous quest, which is basically a little baby version of a quest. They're still specific and unique, which is nice. The Radiant quests are what I have no interest in. Those are basically just repeatable ad nauseum.
That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Feindal ever again.
I don't think Camilla will be spending any more time with Feindal.
Now that's what I like to hear. Good work. I think you deserve some gold from my tips at the inn.
I think I do too, and it's cool to see that he actually works as a bard. We get 25 gold, and do we not? Yeah, we also get him to be a follower. Where did you learn to play so well?
Where did you learn to play so well?
At the Bards College in Solitude. They train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster.
Ah, and look at that, and we get a little thing to investigate the Bards College. So yeah, this is the follower system, where basically you can have followers follow you in Skyrim. However, we're going to say no to that for now. Goodbye. Now, I know I'm listening to every single thing so far, but it's just really because as I play Skyrim more and more, it's nice to, like, you know, take the time to, like, listen to the stuff you never had. And there's just things that I've done a lot, but haven't done in a while, such as do that little Sven and Feindal interaction there, although I think we did that with Grogan when we first started. For those that are new to the channel, by the way, and yeah, we're going to go ahead and stick with this main quest just because you get a lot done from the start. The Golden Claw. Lucan Valerius in Riverwood is offering me a gold reward if I retrieve his antique Golden Claw, stolen by bandits camped in Bleak Falls Barrow. Retrieve the Golden Claw. And we're going to head this way, because to the right, that pretty much leads over to Whiterun. We're going to hold off on that. But, I forget if there's a path up. Are we supposed to go up there, actually? I feel like there's a path over here to the left, if I remember correctly. Although I could be wrong. Man, when you have, like, an endgame character in Skyrim with so many, like, level ups and different stats added to stamina, and then you go back to a brand new character, and you have no stamina at all, so you're constantly pressing and depressing the LB button over and over and over to sprint. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, doing little interactions like that is fun, because it's been a while since I've never ever sided with Sven, for instance. It's a lot more resourceful to side with Faendal, because with Faendal, I think they're both jerks, if I remember right, but at least with Faendal, you're able to use him as an archery trainer, and you can literally pay him to train you in archery, and then simply steal the money back from him, and repeat that ad nauseum. But I try to stay away from the cheese for the most part.
Hello there! No, there's no need to talk. Goodbye. Oh, an archer, huh? Burn!
Now, if you're smart, you can, like, basically time it to not use all your magicka, since the fire will continue to burn them. We'll take the apple pie and the gold, and there still should be somebody up in this tower, which we'll go see real quick. The hunting bow and iron arrows and gold, and then we'll drag the body off. We must do this. It's part of the playthrough, at any given chance. We'll take the coin purse as well, and we'll stick with our flames, I think. These guys seem a little bit cold. They need lighting up. They need to be warmed up.
I'm yours, right? Looks like you're mine.
I do like this voice that we're doing for this character, but it still is a little weak. I want to get better and better at it. Let's drag this man over the edge here. Goodbye. Adios. You were fully kitted out in armor. Good for you. Yeah, I like flames for now just because it gives us a ranged option without using bows, which again, Dwells in Shadow absolutely hates. We'll take the garnet, the 55 gold, the lockpicks, the healing, the magicka, and not that. Disgusting. Now, every time, we're going to make a save here. Every time I try to do this, and it barely works out because early game... Okay, there we go. Early game fall damage is just so rough. Let's heal back up to full there and then grab our flames again. I don't remember there being a mammoth pouch or a mammoth patch over there close to Bleak Falls Barrow. Is that new? Probably not. I would imagine most of the stuff added is not going to be locations. But I don't know. Bleak Falls Barrow discovered. And look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. But we've got many enemies outside who are going to wish to halt our progress. And you know what? That's just not cool with me. Normally, I'd fire arrows at these guys, but we can't use arrows. We can't use bows. If you guys want to double up, yeah, that'll make it a whole lot easier for me. Thank you very much. We'll take the gold. And this person's dead as well. I'll take the arrows, thank you. The arrows weigh nothing, or maybe it's changed in Anniversary Edition, I don't know. Dodge from side to side, let these people waste their shots. Take that, take that. And I think that's it for the outside of Bleak Falls Barrow. Let us save here, and in the next episode, we will enter a section of the game I'm sure nobody has ever seen me play before. Thanks so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you're enjoying this series, please remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider becoming a patron. Link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, it's me, GV. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm live on Twitch pretty much every day. The link is in the description if you want to watch me play some more variety. Also, consider becoming a patron. It's the best way to support my content if you want to go the extra mile. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.